No clickbait, guys. We did indeed fail our electrical inspection. Hey guys, my name's James.
And I'm Ashley.
After selling our house and traveling the country for years, we decided to build an RV home base to come back to.
Hi, I'm Goose. I'm Halfway.
Join us! But the good news is that was over a month ago and we have now officially passed our electrical inspection. So today, let's talk about the 5 big things that we had to change in order to get our permit. Set. So one of the most common issues that you might run into is with the specific gang boxes. Each one of these boxes is designed for a specific number of wires of a specific gauge. So you can put more 14 gauge wires in here than you can 10 gauge wires. So that was the first failure that we had. Actually, not with this specific box, but let's go over here and show you this. So this right here is our hallway light switch, and it's actually a 3-way light switch, which is what caused us all of our issues. Because it's a 3-way switch and I had power running in and out of it, I had one too many cords going into this box, because if you look on the inside of every one of these gang boxes, it's specifically printed to show you how many wires can fit in there. And how it works is every 14-2, 12-2, 10-2 wire has a specific rating, and you can have that many of those wires going into that box. Every wire counts as basically 2 wires. You have your neutral and your hot line, each which count as a wire, and then you add up all of your grounds and that counts as 1 wire as well. So if you have a 14-2 cable, that counts as 1, 2, 3. But if you have 2 14-2 cables, that counts as 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 for both of those grounds combined. And then in addition to that, you have to add another 2 for whatever unit you have in here, the light switch, the receptacle outlet plug, that kind of thing. So if you had 2 14-2s, you would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the ground, plus 2 for that unit, switch, the receptacle, whatever, so you would have 7. Which would then probably leave you about 3 left depending on how big your box is. Again, there are different depths of each box, so look specifically at your gang box to see how many wires of that gauge you can fit in there. That's actually why we had to upgrade to this extra large box. If you look, it has this extra little side compartment, which allowed us to have an extra couple wires in this box. Otherwise, there's no way we would have been able to wire this 3-way switch and having our power line leave it. It just was too many wires for your standard single gang, like this kind of box right here, or this kind of single gang light switch box. There were just too many wires in that box. So we had to upgrade, and then we're good to go there. So as you probably know already, houses are required to have receptacles on the outside of your house near every door, so that way you aren't running extension cords, whatnot. It's just one of those codes. But something you might not know is, if you are installing an AC unit, like we are going to be putting on this slab right here, you are actually required to have a receptacle near that AC unit for service. So we did not currently have this receptacle out here by this pad that we were putting down for our AC unit. We only had them near our doors. So we had to add this one here. Another little bonus fact, when you are installing your exterior receptacles, make sure that they are not just basic GFI. Even if you have a GFI AFI breaker and a GFI outlet, they have to be specific WR, weather resistant outlets, for outside. Even if you have these boxes, even if it's GFI, you still need that specific WR receptacle for any exterior outlet. Another thing we might have missed. All right, number 3, in your kitchen, you need to have a minimum of 2 20-amp GFI breakers, GFI AFCI breakers, depending on where you're at. We did combos for everything just to be safe. Originally, we had a breaker coming out here for our fridge / dining room. We had a breaker for our dishwasher, and then we had a 20-amp breaker for all of our countertop receptacles. That was not good enough. We had to add a second 20-amp GFI breaker to split all of our countertop receptacles into 2. Even though it's a tiny kitchen, it doesn't matter. We needed to have 2 of those 20-amp breakers for all of our outlets in our kitchen. So if you look, these outlets right here are all on one 20-amp breaker. And then on this side, these outlets right here are on a separate 20-amp breaker. Then we have one for our washing machine, and then our fridge is on one as well. That's also part of this dining room breaker set. So we actually have a total of 4 breakers feeding our kitchen. But you need a minimum, like I said, of 2 20-amp breakers for just your receptacles. All right, let's talk laundry room and bathrooms. One of the things with those are, because they are moist, damp environments, they are extra strict about codes in there. It made sense to me when wiring our laundry room. We had an outlet right here that was going into our laundry room. So right here, I had an outlet feeding into the hallway. So that way we could have our vacuums or whatever it is we needed to use temporarily in the hallway right there. But you are not allowed to have any lines, whether it be lights, receptacles, whatever, leaving your laundry room. Your laundry room breaker is only allowed to feed the laundry room, nothing else. Even one little outlet going into the hallway, we had to move that. So again, actually I think it was this outlet right here. We had this outlet originally down here facing out. So to fix that, I just flipped it up, put it right there, and now we're good. Again, same thing goes with the bathroom. You cannot have any outlets leaving the bathroom. It would be easy for us when we were wiring this right here to have this outlet, which is on the back side of the bathroom, just be connected to our bathroom power. Can't do that. Nothing can leave the bathroom, nothing can leave the laundry room. So I'm currently unable to go back to our breaker box back there, but this next one has to do with your breaker box. One of the other mistakes we made when calling for our inspection was we had our breaker panel, the cover, just on the floor underneath it, so that way they could get into it and inspect all of the wires and see how we did all of our wiring. Because they will remove that cover and look in there, so I was like, well, we'll just leave it off. Because of that, we also failed. You need to have your breaker box panel cover installed, all the little flaps removed for all of your breakers, so that way they know that it works and functions perfectly. Even though they're gonna take it off when they come here, it needs to be on when they arrive. One of those simple little things that we just didn't know. Okay, I know I said this was only 5 tips, but bonus tip number 6 for you. This one might not apply to as many of you because you are working in pure wood construction, but if you are dealing with metal in any way, this is something that you need to know. So as you can see right here, we have this line that goes up over our door and then back down into the kitchen there, which means it's going through that brown steel beam right there. If you are ever going to drill through and move any electrical lines through metal objects, you need to have like a plastic or a rubber grommet in there, so that way eventually it doesn't wear down through your Romex and maybe potentially short out your wire. Even though it was loose and it's not like it was rubbing on anything, it's just one of those codes. So now you can see up there we have a little plastic grommet in there, so that way that wire is officially to code. So anytime you're going through any sort of metal object, you need to have some sort of grommet in there to protect your Romex coating. And those are the 5 major reasons why we failed our electrical inspection. Hopefully you guys can learn from our mistakes and you guys passed the first time. But now we gotta head inside because we're packing up for an adventure. Is it clear?
Yeah, we're clear.
Everything packed up? What about this wire? Is this gonna be good?
I don't think so.
So this is our first time packing up in like 4 months or something like that. No, that's good there. I think we're fine with that one. So it's a little nerve-wracking to do this for the first time, and oh my goodness, look at that lipstick. No. You might want to WD-40 that. Left.
This one?
Mm-hmm. Left. Oh. It's alright. Squeak. I cannot remember the last time we brought their slide in. It's kind of crazy.
We got it fixed.
And we're in. So weird, guys. Exciting, but weird. So, Mom, are you ready for our first travel day in who knows how long?
How long?
Kinda.
Kinda.
1,000 years.
We got a little more stuff than we used to have, though. We've kind of accumulated.
Yes.
Including Tales of Talamore, now for sale. Amazon link down below. Scan the QR code.
Oh my gosh.
This one might be a little excited because where are we going, love?
Silverwood and Ellen Sammy's cousins.
For our first destination, we are headed up to Yakima, where my sister lives, and the cousins, which are like Goose's and Maverick's best friends. So they are very excited to hang out there for a few days. And then from there, we're gonna head to Silverwood. Are you excited for Silverwood and cousins? Yeah? Oh my goodness, who do you have on today? Who are you wearing? Who did you? Nala. You look good, kid. You look good. Okay, we're carrying you apparently. All right, should we go load up? Should we hook up the truck? Yeah? All right, you gonna help me or should Goose help me?
Me help you.
You help me? Okay. All right, hop down. And it's this little girl's first time traveling. Are you excited? No nervous? She does not know what's going on right now. She's like, guys, something weird's happening. But Goose has got her travel platform ready to go over here. What is it? What is it?
It's $1.
$1? And where are we gonna put it?
It's the adventure fund.
All right, go do it. Go put it in there. Oh man, we're gonna have so much money for an adventure now. You need help folding it?
You got it.
So fold it in half, and then in half again, and then it should fit in. Or maybe one more time, I don't know. Good job, high five. All right, let's bring in the slide.